Let's continue here on BOXTOROW. We're joined by a gentleman, as a matter of fact, who was an HBCU All-American this past year at Alabama State. Also participated in the HBCU Combine. Hoping to hear his name called in a couple of weeks in the NFL Draft. James Burgess, defensive back, formerly now of Alabama State, joining us here on BOXTOROW. What's going on, James? Appreciate your time.
Not much, not much. Thank you for having me on here, though.
Oh, man, no, thank you. I know you're extremely busy right now. What's this process been like for you, ever since the season ended at Alabama State?
The process has just been like, I just been trusting the process, putting everything in God's hand. I say I just been working and just put my head down, just work. Because you'll get what you get out of all the work. So whatever you put in, you get out of it. So it's just, just put everything inside of God's hand.
Yeah, you've been putting in the work and people have noticed. What teams have you talked to or have talked with you so far?
I didn't talk to like the Commanders, the Saints, the Steelers. I didn't talk to a good amount. The Cowboys, the Eagles, the Browns, the Seahawks. It'd been a good amount.
Right. Yeah, no, especially the opportunity presenting itself at the HBCU Combine in February. Did you just take us through that experience, the whole experience, what that was like for you?
That experience, it was cool to just really just be out there in front of like all 32 teams and really just talking to them, just knowing you getting a chance to get the opportunity to, like, as like a kid, seeing stuff like that and to actually be there, it's a whole different like adrenaline rush to you. So it was a great experience just being out there.
Did you have a pro day also?
Yeah, I actually had two of them. I had one at UAB, and I had another private one at Alabama. It was just me and Malachi Moore.
Okay, well, tell us how both of those went individually.
The one at UAB, I say it was the pro day. I feel like they kind of like rushed us a lot there. So and it was like 40 degrees, and they had us like running into the wind. So I feel like that it was real like rushed out there, and it was like a lot of teams. So I don't feel like the scouts really was like wanted to like give us like a real like opportunity. So that's why I got like was blessed to get the opportunity to run at Alabama, which I did like way better. But like, I had a solid pro day at both though. Like I was like the only one to do like the DB drills at UAB, and at the private one it was just me and Malachi Moore. So yeah, we did a lot of drills. I can tell you that. Having just two DBs and doing just DB drills. Yeah, we did. I would say we probably did like 15 drills. Good thing I was in shape.
James Burgess is an HBCU All-American, formerly of now Alabama State. He joins us here on BOXTOROW, hoping to hear his name called in the National Football League draft in a couple of weeks. Take me through take me through the season. But this is the thing. Before I even ask you about the season, James, it's rare now that you see a young man like yourself play 4 years at one school. And that's exactly what you did, beginning in that COVID year, 2021, playing 4 years at Alabama State, where you excelled, led to the HBCU All-American nod this past season. Just speak to that and just staying when you may have had some opportunities to go elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just real like big on loyalty. So like being at Bama State, it really like helped me and like growing to the man that I am today, and like on and off the field. So like I say like the loyalty, like I'm big on loyalty. So I never thought about leaving. Like I can't say like some big schools they hit me up saying they wanted me like into the portal and they'll pick me up, but like my guy, Coach James, like I couldn't. He was my man. He was with me since I met him, and our bunnies. I'm like wherever. Yeah, it really don't matter where you play at. If you're a baller, you can they gonna come get you. So that's how I looked at it. So it wouldn't matter on me going to a big school like Bama or Auburn, like Bama State. Like if you balling, they're gonna come get you. So I just stayed where I was at and trusted the process.
No doubt, because it led to an HBCU All-American nod. You were also named the Aeneas Williams, or won the Aeneas Williams Award for the best defensive back in the nation. Where did you play specifically? Were you a corner? Were you safety? Where did you play specifically?
I played corner, like, but I can play safety too. Like safety, if you can play corner, you can play safety too. So it don't matter. That's all. Only thing different about safety, you tackle more, but I tackle too. So like I can do safety and corner. So yeah, like I play corner just cause like, I just like the I don't know mano y mano me against. I just like touching people. So yeah, I play safety.
Yeah, no,
I mean
no,
I
it's
play
good because
corner.
you play corner. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you were tied for the lead in the SWAC in terms of interceptions. Let me ask you this. You know, one of the trends I'm seeing, James, more recently is it seems like interceptions are down. Am I wrong about that? Like it used to be
Yeah,
a time guys
man.
would have 7, 8 interceptions. The league high was 4. You had the league high or tied for the league high.
Yeah, like and it's crazy because like every opportunity I had to catch a pick, I caught it. So I ain't have too many opportunities because either the quarterback he's throwing it out of bounds or he's so scared he throwing it to the dirt. So like if they throw any good balls, like I can pick it. Like I don't know. I guess quarterbacks they be scared, man. You know. I feel like
Well, no.
I mirror every step of receiver make. So they throw it at him.
Yeah.
That ball is not 50-50, it's 90-10.
Well,
My way.
look,
My way.
right, but right, no doubt, but it's a sign of respect. It's a sign of respect.
Yeah, I can say that. But I feel like they should respect their receiver too. You respect your receiver, you throw him 50-50, so I can show you it's not 50-50, and I would have more than 4. I feel like my goal for this season was to get at least 10, but it's like once I got to like 3, like when I caught that fourth one, it was like, nah, we're gonna throw like 3-yard hitches. Like if I'm lined up at 7, they'll throw like a 2-yard hitch or throw it out of bounds. I don't know. Or they'll
Yeah.
throw like a drag at like 2 yards. I'm like, man, okay, so I see how they finna play this. I see how my season's finna go for the rest of this. So yeah, I can only control what I control.
That's all you can do. James Burgess joining us here on the program, an HBCU All-American. He was the winner of the Aeneas Williams Award for the best defensive back in the country as well. I think it's interesting because I look like I didn't get to see you play a whole lot, but 4 interceptions, only 1 yard return. Man, they weren't even trying to throw it so you could do pick sixes, man. You didn't even have hardly any yards after the interception.
Man, it was one over now. I had caught. It was like my receiver, he went drag, so I told like my safety to take him just because he was already inside, so I switched him to him. So the fact that I guess he tried to run like a corner, so I was already on it. So I turned and I what you call it, and when I turned, I caught the ball. So I tried to turn upfield. I done lost my foot. And that's really why I had when I fell. I just sat there and I said, "Oh my god!" Like, cause I really wanted a pick six. So like the fact that I fell, then I caught another one when I basically like ran the route for the receiver. Then he ran like a post, but I had bumped him. I bumped him so, but like you really can't see it. Just like like little small things. I had bumped him a little bit. Like so the ref ain't see none of that because I was already on top. So when he ran, they threw it upfield. I bumped him a little bit and I caught over. So I tried because I seen him behind me. I tried to catch it and spin out, but by the time I caught it, he jumped on my back. So I'm like, man, like, can I get a opportunity to return me something? So
Right.
yeah, like I tried.
No, I get it. I get it, man. What led you to choose? Because you were there under Hill Ely first, right? Am I
Mm-hmm.
right about that, or was it right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
So
there with Coach
what
Ely.
made you? Okay.
I was there with Coach Ely.
Yeah. What made you even choose Alabama State in the first place out of Cedar Point, Alabama, Huffman High School?
Oh yeah, like Coach Pearson. That's who my defense coordinator. I built a good bond with him, and like dude that I look up to like as a big brother to me. Keenan Isaac, he was another corner that came out of Bama State, so he was also up there. So that was like a plus. So the fact that I was already training with Keenan before I came to college, so that really like that helped me because like coming out of high school, I only played like my senior year. I was a basketball player, so
Oh,
yeah. The hoop dreams, man. Hoop dreams is over. Yeah, I only play my. Hey, good thing. I guess it's a good thing I play football. I love it though. I love it.
no doubt. You got
I can't
pigskin
say that.
dreams now, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No doubt, man. So last thought, take us through sort of a daily routine for you, and then preparation for not just for the draft, but preparation for the NFL, because you still got daily stuff you doing. You had to pick up your sister a little bit early.
Yeah, man. Early morning, I gotta drop my sister off at school. Well, really, I wake up and I eat me a little breakfast. Sometimes she want to eat. She can eat a little breakfast. I drop her off. After that, I go to the gym. We do a little workout. After that, then I eat again. Then we do some DB drills. After the DB drills, I gotta pick my sister up again. Then later on today, well after this, I'm finna have to go drop my sister off because she got volleyball trials today.
Okay.
So after I drop her off, I gotta go to my Pilates class. So just staying busy. But I like to stay busy though. Like I like to stay busy. I can't say that. Busy
Well, that's
busy is good to me.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, James, this has been a pleasure, man, because as busy as you are, you made some time for us today here on Box to Row, and we really appreciate it. James Burgess, again, looking to hear his name called out of Alabama State, HBCU All-American, also the winner of the Aeneas Williams Award for the best defensive back in college football, joining us here on Box to Row. James, we appreciate the time, man. We look forward to either hearing your name called or to your next step in watching you play on Sundays in the National Football League.
Thank you for having me on here.